Today on Drawbli.
Ben is painting.
That's right. I'm supposed to say it. I'm painting this.
I just wanted to see what would happen if I put you on the spot.
Click that subscribe button if you're new around here.
Comment below. Save us.
And share your work online with #Drawbli.
#Drawbli. Ben, what is you drawing today?
What is you drawn? I'm drawing this. So I decided a while back, and as you can see, I painted this vertically. We don't normally do that. My iPad's all
I just noticed
vertical.
that.
So normally we do the widescreen format.
Right.
Of course. But I actually wasn't planning on doing anything with this. I wasn't planning on using this for Drawbli or anything. I just happened to record it because I was like, why not? So what you're seeing here in the beginning is a sketch that I made. This is all just a kind of a fun sketch. I was coming off of painting our apples, as many have seen. This was right after I had done my old apple video, so this sketch is actually pretty old. And then I let it sit on my iPad for I don't know, 3 weeks?
Wow.
Maybe more. And then I was thinking earlier this week of what should I do for Drawbli? What would be fun to paint? And I was looking on my iPad, and I saw this sketch, which is still in my sketch phase here. And I was like, maybe I can take this. I actually really enjoyed my sketch. I think it looks kind of cool, kind of stylized.
No, absolutely it does.
It's really rough, but I think I can push this to be something really cool. So that was the sketch. Now we're in the widescreen format, or wider.
Oh, so this is 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later.
Yes. And now I'm starting to apply some of what I've learned recently, as well as just refine it a lot more.
Yeah.
Something that some people have commented recently was that it would be cool to see us work on things a little longer, over, an entire week's period.
Wow.
So that would be, that's something we've talked about wanting to do in the past. Our fear was that might get kind of boring to watch us work on the same thing multiple times.
Right.
But if people are interested in that, please let us know down below.
Yeah.
Because that would definitely be something that we would, like to experiment with more.
Right. We would just break it up into multiple videos so we could keep up with putting these things out for y'all to see.
So because that would be a lot more painting for us to really polish something.
But imagine how good we would get if we painted that much more.
Well, we'd be painting the same amount.
That's
We'd just
true.
be spending that much more time working on one piece instead of multiple.
I could do a whole scene of spooky boys, and you could do a whole scene of these night ladies.
Night ladies, yeah. We could spend 20 hours on one painting or more.
Yeah.
That would be pretty fun to see what we're capable of to that degree. That's how we created our draw sonas that you can see on screen right now. We spent probably a month or two just working on those on and off whenever we could, and we traded them back and forth and polished them up, and I think I brought them together at the end to finish them up.
Oh, yeah?
Don't you remember way back when, over a year ago now?
No.
Your draw sona, I finished your draw sona to make it look similar to mine.
Yeah, no, that was a good way to go about it.
But we spent a ton of time on those.
Yeah, that was a long time.
In the grand scheme of what we were doing at that time.
I think a couple weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, I spent a long time on a painting that just would not come around and still hasn't. And I look back at that painting, and someday I will return to it and actually fix it up.
One day. What is it?
It's Yanya, the rock climber.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started a painting of her, and I've gone back to it. Ultimately, I think it is falling prey to the fact that the composition is not actually pleasing to my eye.
It's all about that's what it always comes back to. That's what I always say, Abby.
So no matter how much I edit this little thing or that little thing, I don't like it, but I think that's composition. Meanwhile, you're here with this very strikingly cool composition. The sword going straight vertically up is awesome. Also, can I just say that I love how her gauntleted hand turned out here, how you did that, her armor in general.
The armor was so hard. It does get a lot better, but it was a lot of back and forth of me Just trying to figure out what the heck I was gonna do here.
It looks hard. There's all this reflected light and texture and details. I would pull out on my hair.
Oh, this is actually the first time that I started using my new brush. I made a brush that you can actually see it in a few different areas where, like, on the gauntlets or any of those gold pieces where it's like changing color really quick.
I like that.
That's like a nice canvas type texture brush that has some color variation in it, which is something that I've been trying to experiment with a lot more.
That's awesome. No, I think it's really cool. And your Lady Knight looks really awesome. Now, my question is, when we next go to the Renaissance Fair, is this you saying that you want me to go in full armor? Like, are you saying this is what I should cosplay as next?
Yes, you gotta stop wearing the skimpy armor, Abby.
I don't wear any armor. I don't wear skimpy armor.
You can't wear video
otherwise.
game
No.
skimpy. There's no defense there. This isn't video game logic. This is real life, and you gotta be protected. You can't just wear your chainmail bikini and expect to block a sword.
You have a chainmail bikini.
Yeah, but I'm not going out sword fighting. I'm just showing off the goods.
That purely is just for the aesthetic.
Yeah, you gotta love video game logic for women's armor.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But
Guys like level 100 armor, massive, like this huge chunky thing. Girl level 100 armor, skimpy chainmail bikini.
oh my gosh, well, you know what sells?
Skimpy chainmail bikini.
Not armor.
I tried to make chainmail in between this area, and I was like,
cool.
well, that turned out like crap. We'll just kind of hide that a little.
But it's your first time making chainmail, so now you've done it once. Imagine when you do it again.
Imagine. Look at this, how there's like some variation in those like peach colors that I just
like
put in there.
that.
Some like warmer.
Oh, she's got lupus.
She's got lupus.
Oh no.
Don't
Oh no,
worry.
she's got jaundice.
No, it works.
I know.
You just
I
gotta,
like the way you do
you
this.
gotta trust me. You don't
Gotta trust the process, bruh.
You don't trust my process, bro.
Ah, I like this. I love it.
Yeah, just trying to figure out the composition and try to make some changes to the contrast, all sorts of things. I kind of jumped around a lot on this painting because I had the sketch done, which was like the main idea.
Right.
And then from there, it was just about like refining that and trying to make it as good as possible.
Yeah, she reminds me a little bit in idea of the lady from Game of Thrones, the tall night
Oh,
woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember her name.
I don't remember either. Like,
How dare you bring her up? Brienne of Tarth.
Without
knowing her name.
How dare I? She was cool. She's cool. House of Dargans. That's what we're watching. We watched House of Dargans. It was good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we did it. We are watching House of Dargans. That is correct. House of Dragons, and we do call it House of Dargans, and it is very good. But you know, we say that with what we've seen right now. If it ends up going Game of Thrones season 6 or whatever,
Seven. Or whatever.
Yeah, that was sad.
It was very
Don't make me
unfortunate.
relive that horrible nightmare.
No, it was not good.
I couldn't figure out this ear, so I just left it really.
I love that. I love that. You're like,
refined.
I don't want the focus to be on the ear, so let the ear just be sketchy. And
Just let the ear be an ear.
But you do have a way with a piercing gaze of your portraits that you do. Big changes afoot.
Yes.
Big changes happening.
Yeah, I didn't record
Look
that
out.
part, but I did make some proportional changes to the face that I was very happy with.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of long, kind of a little funky, so played with that, as well as made some proportion changes to the arm to like make it thicker, which I'm doing a little more of right now.
Nice.
Also helping to hide that chainmail.
Oh no, now the chainmail does look like really good. Like it looks like chainmail. I like how I like the shoulder there
Thank you.
with the light on it. What? I love all your colors. This is so fun to look at.
Yeah, I know how colors.
You know how colors do. I like the red coming off of the sword a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
It's graphic.
Would you ever learn to sword fight?
I already do know how to sword fight, Abby. I'm actually an expert sword fighter.
Are you really?
No.
That'd be a cool hobby to take up. Fencing? You want to take up fencing as a hobby? Do you think we have enough
Let me get
hobbies?
back to you on that.
Let me get back to you. Okay, I'll go try it out. I'll let you know how it is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Relate back to me and tell me
Ooh,
how.
your before and
I did.
after.
So yeah,
It's
the sketch there on the
cool.
left, the finished one on the
I love
right.
your method of sketching here. Like this is a true like lay down the color, the form sketch. Like this isn't line work sketching. This is like everything sketching, and I think that is such a cool way to go
Everything
about
sketching.
it. Well, it's got your
You heard it
color,
here
your
first,
light
folks.
and
I'm
darkness.
coining it. It's mine. Everything's sketching.
Everything sketching. Well, I said it.
Well, it's
so
mine.
It's mine.
Yeah, but it's my technique.
It's
It's,
mine.
my
I'll
method.
fight you for it.
I've already.
TM. TM.
That's nothing.
I declare trademark.
And if you would like to declare a trademark, click that subscribe button.
And comment below with other ideas of what we can trademark.
And
Share your trademarks using the hashtag Drawbli. And
or your art.
please, your art. I don't know what you have trademarked. It's probably cool, but I'd rather see your artwork. And this is the part where we say goodbye.
Goomba.
Hot night lady, night lady. She's got a sword and it's got some fire coming from it, and her hair and her eyes have fire in them, and her lips look good.
How dare you insinuate that that is fire? That is blood.
Oh, the blood lady has the blood from the sword, and it's coming off of her sword and off of her hair. How did she get all that blood in her hair? And why is it coming off of her hair? It looks really good.
Talk about a long end tag and a long end slate here.
Just edit it down.
Uh-huh.